Matt Vasgersian, welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. 1 game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Digging in now, Trey Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington.
First pitch on its way.
Trey Turner.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west.
And it eats him up a bit. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Turner at second. Eaton is over at first with one away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Hero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Howie Kendrick.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Lays off 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Max Scherzer gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
0-1 the count. This pitch is popped up. Zimmerman shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Here's Michael Brantley looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting eighth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Victor Robles digging in now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
In the dirt here, in time, as he just gets the tag down. Nationals go quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Bregman is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first down of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave one. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
To 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Throw down to second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Again down to second. Another try to first. Not in time. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here.
And that's through for a hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Howie Kendrick, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle,
and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner loves it. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder,
George Springer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and that retires the side. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's the Nationals 2 and the Astros 1. Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready on 0-2. And he goes to the cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman. Drawing in.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Big swing at the 2-0 slurve, and he comes up empty. It's 2-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Robles. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Sliding in once again, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. And a ball 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow! What a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First